videoGaiden.
We have been getting some great reviews for Control.
Absolutely.
You were moving into the new
are
era of
unbelievable.
sequels.
Wow.
Wait, hold.
videoGaiden.
No.
Hello and welcome to videoGaiden. My name's Rab Florence.
My name is Ryan McLeod. I will not having that.
Maybe we should have checked this first. Can you actually even fight? Whoosh, whoosh. Superhot looks very much like an FPS, a first-person shooter. But it's not. It's actually a puzzle game. A trial and error puzzle game that sorry, I'm out of shot here. Right, go again. Superhot looks very much like an FPS, a first-person shooter, but it's not. It's actually a puzzle game. It's a trial and error puzzle game that sees you trying to negotiate action sequences. And it's... Sorry, I've lost my line here. I've lost my... What is my... It's what? Clever? Again. Superhot looks very much like an FPS, a first-person shooter, but it's not. It's actually a puzzle game. It's a trial and error puzzle game where you're trying to negotiate action sequences. Oh, and it's clever. It's the kind of game that instantly makes you go, that's clever. And you know, sometimes a clever device or a smart gimmick is enough to make a game worth purchasing. And let's get this out of the way right away. Superhot is an absolute load of shite. No. In the game, time only moves when you do. So as you push through the environment, enemies approach and attack, and as you experiment with how to dispatch them all, you realise that you're pretty much choreographing a fight scene on the fly, repeating and repeating it until you do it correctly. And the style of this game, look at it. It's super hot. Superhot looks very much like an FPS, a first-person shooter. But it's not. It's actually a puzzle game. A trial and error puzzle game that sees you trying to negotiate action sequences. Oh my God, and it is clever. It's the kind of game that instantly makes you go, oh my God, this is clever. And sometimes, you know, a clever device or a smart gimmick is enough to make a game worth purchasing. So let's get this out of the way right away. Superhot is absolutely worth purchasing. Sure, it runs out of steam a little bit towards the end, but this is absolutely a game you need to try at least once.
Superhot.
Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? Is that it? Oh my God, did I get it? Did I actually get it? Thank God. Thanks, folks. Good shift, team. Good shift. Thanks. Take an early night. He's a pro.
Hello, Robert.
Hey, Ryan. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Let's talk about a video game.
Can we talk about Super Mario Maker on the Wii U?
Oh, right, fine.
I've played this game and it's a hell of a lot of fun, let me tell you. Sorry for using the word hell there, Nintendo.
Who's this Mario guy? Let's talk about him.
Yeah, let's see. Well, you want to see what the readers are saying before I tell you what my opinion is?
Yeah, go for one of those.
Okay, well, Stephen at Anime109 says they have taken the idea of hacked NES carts and they've industrialised it. #videoGaiden.
What on earth are they talking about, those guys?
No idea what
Daniel
they're
McFarlane says as great as playing this game is, watching people create and attempt to complete sadistic levels is even better. #videoGaiden.
Daniel enjoys watching people being sadistic.
That's what he says.
Daniel, you have to have a word with your mum.
Monster jail.
Ryan, have you played this game yourself?
No, I haven't got it.
It's basically just a game where you're playing Mario, but it's levels that people make by themselves.
Who is this Mario guy?
I'll explain it later. Let me tell you what Robert C. O'Brien says. He says it's so easy to make wee levels in private and then watch your partner try to complete them on the big screen. Pure magic!
Phoenix DK says, I absolutely love it, #videoGaiden, but he doesn't specify what he's talking about.
Yeah, it could be anything he's talking about. Does he mean this show? Hashtag videoGaiden?
I doubt it. Who's this Mario guy? What's he all about? What's he up to?
Guys, answers on a postcard to hashtag videoGaiden, PO Box, hashtag engage.
Thanks, guys.
No one, not even the rain, has such small hands. A perfect line, personal, perfect and personal, thought Ryan.
Just like... Trends are more easily recognised in indie land. The turnaround's faster, so folk can manoeuvre and adjust more quickly. It makes the scene more exciting, but it also means that buyers can make unfair assumptions about, for example, a particular graphical style they see repeatedly. It's an easy mistake to make to assume that when an indie designer makes reference to an old game they love, that they aren't capable of some new alchemy of their own. As much as Shovel Knight unapologetically borrows from its favourite cartridge games from the olden days, it is no rip-off. You will see Ninja Gaiden, Mega Man, Mario 3, DuckTales, even some Zelda in here. But the influences are merged together so neatly that it stands alone. It feels like its own thing. And that's the strength of Shovel Knight. Not its style or its brilliant music, but the way it feels, the way it plays. It plays so well. I've never had ambitions to be a person who's forever going, and here's why you're wrong. But in the defence of indie games, it's unavoidable you have to tackle misplaced assumptions, because people do think these little games are inferior. And you will find no better gameplay in all of games than a Nidhogg or Super Meat Boy or Hotline Miami or, my God, Shovel Knight. It's not bits and bobs of other things or something pretended to be something else. And it's in absolutely no way inferior to a game that just cost more money to make. It's the best of games. Can you help me get out of here? Shovel Knight's just another indie game, by the way.
I'm going to kill you, Ryan. Hashtag videoGaiden.
What are you saying that for? We're on the same side.
That wasn't me. That was the other me for the street.
Wow, guys, it stinks in here.
Well, it wasn't me, all right?
That wasn't me saying that. That was arsehole Ryan.
Which one is that?
Ryan for the street.
You're weak. You're pathetic. Oh God, Ryan, I just had some really negative thoughts there.
They weren't your thoughts. They were arsehole Rab shouting.
Which one is that?
Oh my God! They've unleashed Gerry. Oh.
Forget everything you think you know about board games, pal. Because there are
Universes upon universes upon universes upon universes upon universes
upon universes.
and some of those universes are very, very old. Thunder Road, the Ram and Wreck survival game, is a classic from my childhood. Each player takes control of a band of vehicles in this post-apocalyptic nightmare, and they race and ram and wreck until only one band survives. And it's a game that has exactly everything it needs and not one thing more. It's a perfect design. And you know, these days, I have friends who are, they're in their 30s, they're jaded, they've lost their hair, some of them have kids, and they come to mine and I bring out Thunder Road and they say, oh, are we playing a kids game tonight, Rab? Are we playing a kids game? Are we having some ironic nostalgia trip playing a daft kids game? And I just smile. Because within 5 minutes, we're in a time machine, pal.
No into the future though, no into a post-apocalyptic future, no. To the past, when we were young, when we were kids, summer's days, playing board games like Thunder Road, with its Switch and Link game board, ensuring that that road just keeps going on forever. And it does go on forever.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am old enough to remember Sensible Soccer, the first time it came out. And to see these guys who made these old games trying to claw back their youth and credibility by just making old stuff, trying to relive the glory days, it's pathetic. Just let it go, guys. You can't go back. You can never go back.
Morrowind is of course the best of all the Elder Scrolls games. It has the most mysterious setting, it has the most rich lore. It's a game that feels important, a game that demands respect. You approach Morrowind with the kind of hushed reverence that's usually reserved for ancient texts. It's almost sacred. And now, of course, the modern community have made it so that all the characters have more realistic boobs and willies.
I'll try and encapsulate in a nutshell where we are in life and with this series of videoGaiden. It was requested this week that I cover a game called Knights of Azure, which is a 50-hour long JRPG with atrocious dialogue and lots of wee lassie characters with stupid, constantly wobbling tits wearing lingerie. Oh aye, our dirty wee viewers will love that, won't they? I'll tell you what would be even better than that. What about a nice, slow, brown point and click game set in one single room? I'm talking about The Guest this week, guys. Filthy boys. You're filth. The precision of The Guest is what struck me playing it. Point and clicks can very, very easily feel flabby and cheap. You do not want time to drag in a point and click, because that is the most boring of all boring bits in games. Being confused and stuck and having to trawl through time-padded areas is as bad as it gets. Everything here is much tighter, and given the small play area, it's surprisingly complex. So The Guest burns off a lot of the excess fat you get in other point and clicks and shoves you in one single hotel room, room 297 of the Oakwood Hotel. It's 1986. The room looks older though. The paperwork you find looks much older. Wait a minute. Something's no right here. There's a mystery afoot. And it's in choosing to weave the path of a mystery game that The Guest entwines itself with its little subplots and bizarre puzzles and strange goings on, entwines itself nice and tight, and then collapses on the floor in a knotted mess. It's 2016 and you're going to use that ending. That, you can guess it, that ending. You're going to need to cut to footage because I don't even know. Look at all that lovely work in this precious little gem here. Look at how lovely it looks. It would have literally been better if it had just ended before that ending. I'm dumbstruck. Mystery games build to a conclusion, and The Guest's conclusion is pathetic. I was going to write a wee enjoy your stay as the guest type line, but if the game's not going to bother with an ending, then try and figure this out while I'm here. I hate point and clicks.
Look guys, Let me kill you. Those other versions you are much better. Have you seen their hats?
We might still have something left to offer.
Yeah, come on.
Well, Ryan, maybe he's right. I mean, look at us, we're old now. We're about nearly 40. I can barely get time for playing games, for going to people's funerals, you know what I mean?
Have you not got a handheld?
Guys, come on. Look at yous. This isn't 2007 anymore. I mean, even these links, you're referencing your old stuff and nobody even remembers any of it. Any of it. Any of it. Any of it.
videoGaiden's all I've got, right?
Aye, 100%. Aye.
If I let you kill me, Gerry, do you promise to let other Ryan be in the things you make in future?
Hashtag, have you killed them yet, Gerry? Why don't you come up here and say that,
Or is it because it'd be a bit of a hassle to film?
Here, if he comes up here, do you get double your fee?
Get up here, you! Hurry up, get up here!
Well, it looks like this is going to take a while, folks. What are they like? I've been Jerry McLaughlin. Make sure you join us next week for more brand new videoGaiden. Incredible.
Who's this Mario, your guy you're talking about?
This Mario, your guy I'm talking about, is a guy that you've never met before, but a lot of these readers have. Let me tell you what At87th says about Super Mario Maker. He says, Nintendo in their typical brilliance have turned game design into a toy. Predictably, most levels feel like doodies. No, doodles, sorry. Hashtag videoGaiden.
Doodies.